wiped us out.
Legion's on our side. Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect 3.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
And she's got nothing else to say now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
I already
Talk to
asked
you
you
later,
that.
Tom.
Sure.
And there's Legion. Let's talk to Legion. Hello, Legion.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made. Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper's signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to
Dyson
end
sphere.
our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when Creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
So that's genocide.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creators' attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back.
Of course.
That must have been nice.
Is that everything? Yeah.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
I'm still waiting for this. There's a fuel reactor thing.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a
I've
Talk to you
spoken
later,
to you.
Tom.
I've spoken to you. Shut up, Tally. Shut up. Shut your face. Stupid mask face. Suit rat.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers are taking out the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Shut up.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at
There
the
we go.
fuel depot in Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
That's our next mission.
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability.
No, the Geth do. Who's emailing us? Important. Miranda wants to talk to us. And Malin's contacted us. Ah, he opened a clinic on Omega, but Quan Wetlock put a bounty on his head. So, swings and roundabouts. Okay, so we could just go chat to Joker and
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? Is a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there?
One moment. I've been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low-volume hydraulics and is top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning. Edie, did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system. Hello, Shepard.
Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tally around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
I want to go speak to Javik now because I want to learn more about the Metacon War.
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
And he's studying the Geth on his little monitor here.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
Déjà vu. They were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics...
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
Yeah, and you think, or maybe there's some grey areas, or...
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
Or something, you know, much like in Dragon Age 2, it wasn't all clear-cut. This is very clear-cut, and it came as a surprise to a lot of people, myself included. But anyway.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make this scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish the routine now. Edie out.
By the way, Shepard, it's been good having Tali around. She's a good egg. But wait. Don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Quarian insult. But the Geth? I certainly could have lived happily without coming face to face with another one of those. Got a few things on my plate.
Let's go see who else is down here. Liara, I think. Liara and Garrus. So we talk to Liara and Garrus. Talk to Garrus first. And then we have to go to the Citadel to see Miranda again. Warn her about Kai Lang. Otherwise she gets a sword in the face.
Earlier, Tali. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody will believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Ah.
We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating. Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
Yeah, Garrus knows what's up.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie.
Yeah, I'm going to leave you to guess what that was about. I deliberately cancelled that very quickly in order to leave you to guess. More ammo. Store discount.
Hello again.
Okay, I think we've spoken to everyone here.
Knew you, Esteban. It's about time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
A heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of a dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly.
Did you get the Geth out of the ship?
With you till the end, Shepard.
Because obviously there would have been Geth inside the bits of the complicated.
Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust it?
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they picked now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Not everybody's as crazy as you, man.
I don't think I've ever had that conversation before. Anyway, we're going to the Citadel now, I think. Okay, and Tali is here for a one-off conversation.
There has to be some way for us to get more medical supplies.
I told you already, we have nothing to spare.
We're willing to pay.
It's not about payment. Between the...
Tali saved the Citadel a couple years ago. Watch your tone.
You're right. We're all on edge right now, but we don't have enough Metagel for our own needs. We can't help your people right now. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Thank you for trying to help.
I think you come back later and she has another conversation. And then the other person who's available now is... Miranda. There's the Blasto movie.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda. But I don't like the sound of this.
I know. And thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
This is also, interestingly enough, if you romanced her in the first game as a male ship and then carried over, this is your romance scene in the vanilla game, which, having romanced her as a male ship in the previous game on the PlayStation, I found thoroughly disappointing.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
The thing is, if you think about it, what she's just done there is basically what you did in the second game, and she is gearing herself up for a suicide mission. Excuse me while I move around. And had we been a dick to her, she would later die in said suicide mission. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Okay.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
There's another one of the, excuse me, another one of the, multiplayer maps.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
And this will be the swan song for the Blood Dragon armor. I don't think we'll be using it anymore after that. We are now using the Geth pulse rifle that we picked up in the last mission.
A treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
Yes, it is.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am.
Excuse me a minute, an idiot's just knocked on my door. And now the idiot is gone. So that's Captain Riley.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots, not possible.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
Of course we do.
For both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here. We're facing an unknown enemy here, Captain. If they're still on site, my team will help send them to hell. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Now we have to use a crane. You go down there, you die instantly to move these boxes. Ugh, right.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
There we
Good
go.
luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
Yeah, I feel like we're being watched.
Just stay sharp, people.
Oh, we are being watched. How the hell do we get around? Have I done this right? You can't go down there, you die instantly. Oh, I think I know why. I think there's another... yeah. I'm an idiot.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Yeah.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
You know it's all going to kick off. Let's make a save. This is actually one of the more fun of the original multiplayer maps because they did a hazard version and you can set the reactor off and kill everything inside it every so often. Steal some money.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Yeah.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Frickin'. Oh, where's my mouse? There we go. Thanks, Mr. Vega, for taking the only bit of cover. As you can see,
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Alright. Yay, I leveled up for picking up some frickin' Medigel again. Yeah, no, this Geth Pulse Rifle is an anti-shield gun. Not really an anti-other things gun. So yeah, this is one of the more fun multiplayer maps. It's the tank. As you can see,
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
that's a barrier generator. But it won't let me kill it. I don't know why. Don't know why. Steal some dead Turians' money.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
I can't remember if you get swarmed or not. I'm going to assume you get swarmed.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement.
Yeah.
Incoming!
Progress.
Lock and load.
It was, yeah. Oh look, there's another one. Shit. Shockwave. Let's get my pistol out.
Right away.
That's, oh crap. Shit. Didn't realise that was a barrier generator as well. Chuck a grenade at it. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's all gone wrong. terrible with this gun. Oh, but it does fire through walls. That's good to know. Yeah, James, swap that out, please.
I'm on it.
You've got no range with the Riga. Damn it.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Vega.
James, save their asses.
On it.
Okay, okay. Bet you didn't think this was coming. There's two frickin' barrier generators in there.
Lieutenant Vega.
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hail.
As if they'd kill him off.
Toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
As if they would kill off a main character like that in a shitty side mission. Yeah.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Oh look, they made it.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Why are you wearing a death mask? They all wear the death mask.
Vega.
Killing Reapers is thanks enough.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Yeah, yeah.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
We've got a lot more resources. That's good. Okay.
Started out as an Alliance Black Ops. Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
True dat.
Commander?
Okay. And probably our last mission wearing the Blood Dragon armor.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Sam. Have you reached Koris' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The
civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Koris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Koris understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
Oh, he's such a bitch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Koris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact it.
Of course he did.
Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen?
I'm afraid I cannot reconnect. The signal is too weak.
Looks like we're on our own. Take us into the tower.
And I will now be using the ADAS anti-synthetic rifle.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
So yes, I will now be using the ADAS anti-synthetic rifle.
For centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors.
Yeah, I can't imagine why you wouldn't bring her. Good old Tali with her shotguns. Okay, so this is Rannoch, the Quarian homeworld. It's quite nice.
Once we find the Admiral, I advise
Edie? What's wrong?
The jamming signal is strong closer to the tower. I am experiencing signal loss with my systems on the Normandy.
Could it be lag from your new body?
It is unlikely, Tali. Lag usually lasts no longer than 5.2 milliseconds.
Phew. She's got some damn good internet connection then. Okay, so we're going to be seeing pyros and anyway.
Yeah.
Can we hack it? That's the ADAS. It fires a lot faster in the single player than it does in the multiplayer. I'll tell you that now. Oh dear, some dead Quarians.
They came so far.
We need to radio Koris if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
And also steal some of your people's equipment. Oh no! Ow.
Injured.
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
So we've now got the Javelin, which is OP as all hell. I didn't realise it was a Quarian weapon. I thought it was an Asari weapon because of the aesthetic.
Below us.
Yes, there are. And we are going to hit that one with Hack, and that one with Overload. As you see, as long as you've got the orange box around them, your bullets on the ADAS will seek out the target, as long as it's got the targeting box on it, which I think is awesome. But it fires a lot faster on this than it does in the multiplayer. I've never used it in the single player before. I was saving it. Just check. Yes, we are on Insanity. That's what DLC weapons do to you. Now, primarily it's only effective against the Geth, but as you can imagine, all you have to do is put like warp ammo, or as I've done, incendiary ammo, and you can rip a Banshee or a Brute apart, or an Atlas in no time. Yes, it's significantly faster on the old single player than it is in the use your words, Jimmy, use your words, than it is in the multiplayer. I think I'm going the right way. I hope I'm going the right way. Can't really remember this mission. Oh piss, I remember this mission. Hack him, please. I'm going to take you out with pull. I can't see a bloody thing. Damn it. No, the hack's worn off. Is it not an explosive hack then? I thought it was an explosive hack. Damn, I'm usually a lot better at this game. Okay. How is that not a hit? How is that not a hit? Oh my god. I might cry.
Get anti-aircraft guns up ahead.
Fuck it, just use the ADAS. Just trying to show different guns. As you can see, I am just going to be using the ADAS. Who's shooting at me? Where are they at? As you can see, what I'm actually doing is shooting around cover. And then the little highlight box lets me basically auto-target. Someone has to disable this.
Shut down the anti-aircraft
It's going to be Edie.
Edie, I want you on this.
Because
right away.
Can't hack. And now you have to hold the line. There's the gas Spitfire heavy weapon. Ow! Fuck beans. Can we hack the Prime? Yes, we can. What are you doing up there, Tally? That's highly impractical. Eh. Everyone dead? Good. There's a thing we have to be looking out for here for one of the side quests on the Citadel. Jamming something or other, I can't remember. But anyway. Is that a trip mine? Yeah. Okay, shooting it sets it off. Pro tip there. Don't shoot trip mines. Shotgun shredder mod. I am glad they... Bits of Geth. They brought back all this... Thorn Hast.
There's someone alive.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorm hatched. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
Oh, I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Koris can get us out alive. And my son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the whole world.
Those 8-bit birds in the background totally killed that emotional moment.
Rest well, Dorn Hast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
Because that totally killed my immersion then. Fucking look, look. Look at them. That's appalling. Poor form, Mass Effect 3. Poor form, again. Alright, so there's two AA guns we have to shut down before we can stop the thing and bring in the shuttle and take out the tower or whatever it was we were doing before. I forget. Anyway, so same thing as what we did last time. Someone holds the line and... Oh look, they're on a turret. I'd genuinely forgotten about that. But I have this gun, so bite me. Can we hack? Yes, you really can hack the guy on the turret. And
look at the gun console. We should be able to disable it.
As per usual, we're going to have to get someone to disable the console, and while that person is disabling the console, the others will have to hold the line, whereupon I will jump on that frickin' turret right there. Like a boss. Okay, so we're going to make a save here. Yeah. Well, someone should get on the pepper.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Edie.
Take it out, Edie.
Affirmative.
And then we make a very, very, very...
You should be able to operate a thinking Geth turret yourself, Shepard.
Yeah, shut up. And we're back on the turrets.
More Geth!
Oh dear.
The aircraft gun is offline.
Let's get the last one.
Can you believe that my gun is more OP than the turret? Oh dear. I'm gonna have to use a Medigel. I screwed that up. I wasn't ready! Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Now there's a thing at some point we have to pick up schematics or something. Or some such nonsense. There's him, can you sabotage him? The flamethrowers do some work for me for a change. There we go.
Looks like data on the jamming towers. Could be useful.
Where's the guy on the turret? It's and he really will just stand there and let me shoot him for some reason. Okay, and we'll make a save again because obviously it's insanity, so we can die from stupid mistakes at any point. And
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
who the bloody hell do you think?
Take the gun offline, Edie.
At once.
It's very strange that the Quarians never question Edie, but they throw a shit fit over. Oh crap! So, yeah, they throw a shit fit over Legion, but they don't question Edie at all.
I am nearly complete.
Offline.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Dawn, it's Koris. Are you there? Dawn!
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me.
Yeah.
Uploading my coordinates.
It's a harsh call.
We're coming.
Harsh call. And unlike the collector base, this call actually matters. And I am doing the right thing by doing the wrong thing.
There's the Admiral. We have to hurry.
I've got this. You're clear. Go.
Yes, turret sections.
Behind you. Getting cover.
Oh.
aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zone Koris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Yeah. I agonised over that for ages when I first played this game. There are certain steps you have to do to get the best result.
Unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
See? Not a tool. Was a massive tool in the second one.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
Dear.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again.
Admiral Garrel's right. Withdrawing now puts the whole fleet at risk.
As you say, Commander. All right, and you've got your ships.
Thank you, Ron. You'll get them back in good condition.
He was suddenly inside the thing. Anyway, right, more side missions.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are.
Talk to you later, Tal.
Sure.
Gotta go do the fighter thing.
Shepard, Commander. We will remain here.